Two. Are you going to read it out or just read it out?
Nope. Read it yourself. You've got 2 minutes. And that one I can actually bring up so you can see who answers first.
Why are we measuring their head?
Doesn't matter why they're doing it. Matters what numbers they've got. Then you'll be seeing me at lunchtime. Because what I forgot to mention is if you don't pass this, there's going to be a please explain. Right? Because we've just done all of this. This is literally chapter 1. This is only chapter 1 stuff. So you should be able to do this.
A and it goes to B. Oh no, don't worry. A, B, C, D. Oh, the numbers are at the top. I was doing the little texting now. Oh, was I the first one to do it? How do you know the fastest time?
You only know the fastest time if you get it right.
Two
people have answered it and you two got it wrong.
Whoa! I said A, so it's not A. It's C.
Hey, nah, don't tell them, guys.
I went B.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, Adrian. Did you actually work it out or was it a guess? Okay, you got 30 seconds left. There's 10 of you yet to answer. Well done, Vanessa.
Go eat everyone.
I know.
Does it actually show the answer once they do it?
Okay, 6 of you left, 5 left.
Where does it say the answer?
Yeah, how do you
Show the
know?
answer. Three left. Full of. One more left, yeah.
Oh no.
2 people left.
Turn off. One to go. Oh,
Okay.
one didn't do it.
Correct answer was C. Now, we've got to work out how we actually answer that. Okay, so head circumference, normally distributed. All right, normally distributed, 49, 1.5. Now, I saw Michelle do this. First thing she did when she saw that was that. All right, you got your centre.
Oh, it says 400.
Okay, so centre here is 49.5. Each one is 1.5. So number of boys with a head circumference less than 48. So that's here. So less than that. Okay?
Does that mean you have to add the 34 as well?
No, the 34 is gone. So it's actually 50 minus 34. Okay? For your percentage, 50%, because 50% lies from there back. Okay? Minus 34%. Okay, which is what? That should be an in your head one, 16%. Okay, and then you need to work out 16% of, is it 400? I can't find that, there.
434.
Okay, so 16% of 400 is 64. Okay, does that make sense?
I understand it now that you said it.
Right, so
I just wanted the fastest time, so I did.
do you think spending the 2 minutes after each question talking about how to work it out is going to help you?
Yep.
All right, then we'll keep doing it. I'll just get rid of all of my writing on that one. All right, what's silly? Heater turned off because the room is at the right, well, it thinks the room is at the right temperature because you're sitting in front of it. All right, next one.
Yes.
That was just a guess. I want you working it out. All right?
It's like
Okay.
yes,
All right. I'll trust you.
How the hell do you meant to work that out? Let me tell you how many students are.
Just look at the graph. We're 30. No, where am I looking? 30 marks. You look at 30 marks. And how much percent's on the other side of it?
TT. Oh, Theo Thomas. Well done, Theo.
Yeah, how do you know if you get it right?
Vanessa. Your name came up.
I don't know how to do it.
Bridie, good guess.
Oh, does he know how to do it? That's right.
I don't want to do it.
Only if you're the first 5. Well done, Sid.
I won that by 20 seconds, Alfie.
Otherwise, you just got to wait till the answer comes up at the end of the 2 minutes to work out whether you did it right or not.
That was easy.
All right, a lot of people are answering this one a lot quicker.
Right now, do
It
it.
was an easy question.
Okay.
Still 2 people to go.
Have your best guess, Michelle. If you don't know it, guys, when it gets close to the end, have your best guess.
Mr. Hero.
How
I'm
many
pretty good at
questions is
multiple
there?
choice.
22.
So how many do we need to get wrong?
Okay. Correct answer was D.
I guess that.
Okay. You don't get it. All right. So let's get that out of the way. So, distribution of test marks obtained by a large group of students in the percentage frequency histogram. So that's percentage, that's test mark. You might not be able to read it from there. All right. 30, it says the pass mark was 30. How many students passed? What percentage? So pass mark's 30 there. So we need to work out what percentage that is. Okay, so you've got 7 plus 11 plus 14 plus 16 plus 18 plus 12.
It just looks like
So
30%.
it looks, I mean, if you have a look at that, you're right, you don't have to calculate it. You can do a best guess. But if you get down between 78 and 87, all right, you're going to have to take a judgment call. All right, but it's definitely over 50%, isn't it? If you have a look at how much shading there is there compared to there, it's definitely over 50%. So straight away, you've got rid of 3 options. Okay, so you're down to a 50-50 shot between 78% and 87%. Okay, now if we have a look at what people had answered, okay, nobody chose 87%. So if you got down to the fact that you need to look at the shading, nobody went, well, it's more than 80%. All right? So it's just a matter of reading the question carefully, all right? Because even if you guys can't read the graph exactly, it gives you percentage, frequency, test marks, all right? So percentage, test marks, frequency. All right? It's relatively easy. Does that make sense? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Mitch, you're an idiot. So a lot of these questions are tied together, so that's exactly the same graph as the last one. Who just shushed me?
Yes. That's 2.
Did you work it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same as the last one.
You just best guess?
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty obvious.
What's the median?
The middle.
We'll talk about it after it. Mitch, stop giving people the answers.
I'd like to help you.
No, this is not where you help people.
I've already written.
Ah,
You're so copying Mitch, aren't you?
right.
No.
I'm like 30 seconds in front of her.
Was it B?
Who's TL?
Ah, yeah, me.
Well,
Tim?
it's kinda help.
SV, Sana, well done. And CB,
And he's like,
CB, Chelsea.
you know Mossmatic cake for Vanessa?
Okay, one person left. Who's left? Who hasn't answered? Sarah, is it you?
People have answered, Alfie.
Yeah, that's 14 in here now because Bridie came in, remember? So who hasn't answered? Someone hasn't?
I answered.
Bridie, did you answer? Yeah? Ash? Oh, there it is. All right, so Mitch, oh, king of time. Best guess, how'd you do it?
I looked at the middle, like where it'd be an average on each side.
So where you would have roughly the same amount of shading each side.
Yeah.
So where's that?
40 to 45.
So about here, somewhere in here.
Yeah.
So if you drew a line down there, you reckon you've got roughly equal shading either side.
Yeah.
Everyone agree?
No.
All right. The easiest way, on this graph, guys, the easiest way to work it out is to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. All right? How many students were there? Did they tell us? Okay, so you go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So what I have shaded is 40 either side. I can keep going, but I can guarantee you the median is around there. All right, now that didn't take 2 minutes. And now you are guaranteed that your best guess is right. Okay? I don't mind you guys having an educated guess, particularly now, because we discuss it afterwards. But in your exam, educated guess is not good enough. All right? I want you guys to go into that exam sure that when you answer that question that you have it right. Okay? So that one is relatively easy if you understand that the median is the middle. Okay, so when you see median, you need to think middle, okay, which means half this side, half that side.
How many questions are there?
22.
Yeah, we meant to know if we got the question right.
Did you answer B?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think I was the last one to put it in because I tried to put C in first, but obviously it didn't work.
Ah, okay.
Because I did it.
You'll find, we can find out who did the stupid ones at the end and laugh at them.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Shit. Oh,
Can we go through our notes or not?
Yeah. If you've got your summary book here, guys, go through it.
You love it.
This is an exam.
Mode.
Huh?
The mode's not the most occurred number.
It's not what it was.
There you go. But that's the total.
Well,
That's what the
mode
mode is.
isn't it?
I said 8. That's not 8.
It has to be A.
It has to be A.
Oh, so
And I said it at the start too. I did it in like 3 seconds.
That didn't come up.
That's right, I've obviously stuffed up when I did the questions. This was late last night, so I can fix that up later.
Someone do
Got a leaderboard.
Someone do C. You'll win.
I don't really use that somewhere.
Yeah, you can do it. This is an exam. You can do whatever you do in the exam. That damn Mozzie's still floating around me. All right, so as soon as you read mode, what do you think?
Highest one, isn't it?
Most common, all right? That mo means most common, okay? Median means middle, mode means most common. That worked. And there's one other one, mean. What does mean mean?
Least.
No,
Is that like the
average, good. So mean, average, median, middle, mode, most common, okay?
That is the most common.
Yes, so that should be one, and I will fix that up afterwards, because apparently I put in D.
Who went C?
Probably me.
7,
Said it wasn't.
okay,
7. It's not even on the scale.
okay. Because there were 7, 1, 2, no, there's 8. Interesting.
3 is 7.
Anyway, I was obviously very tired last night,
What's your excuse?
or
It is,
the examiner's report was wrong. I'll go back and check. Oh, don't tell me I've stuffed this up too.
Oh, you joking.
What the hell?
You stuck this one up too, Alfie.
Big pen.
Oh, wait, no.
What are you doing again?
I stuffed it up.
Good.
Alfie stuck
You're making me feel a bit better already, Theo.
It's B.
Yeah, did you go B?
Yeah.
I would C.
You stuffed it up again, Alfie.
You reckon?
I used it one,
It's not A.
I actually worked that out, Alfie.
All right.
Thanks, Dave.
Maybe all the 2007 ones I got the wrong exam written down as the right answers. I can fix them later. You'll get the right answers later.
Wait, you said the median's middle.
But I want the fastest time, but
Yeah, you can still get that later.
for this.
Yeah.
But if it's the wrong answer,
Well, if it's the wrong answer, it still records your time.
everyone put their hand up.
Okay, so how would I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's 3, 4. What? Whoa! And then, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on each. Okay, 9, 9, 10, 10. That's actually my middle value, which is? Okay, it's the 11th one. Okay, it is the 11th one, but its actual value is 2.
I thought you put down like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, yeah.
So did you do this, did you?
Put down like, put them in order. So like there's 5 ones.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, quick out.
So you did that?
No. Why'd you put 7?
There's 8.
There's 8 ones. I put 8, didn't I?
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Is that you? What was you said?
C.
Oh.
Yeah, I would say.
I only know it the wrong way. I did like.
So if you wrote that down, you probably can't see that very well with that graph there. Obviously, I got the wrong answers for 2007. So if you wrote down the data set that they've brought that from, that dot plot is that data set. Right? Where's the middle number? Okay, it's that one there. Okay, so if all else fails and you don't want to do it by crossing off the dots like I did, write out your data set. Okay, again, that's not going to take you 2 minutes to write out that data. It will if it's 500 numbers long, but they won't give you a dot plot with 500 numbers. Okay, it won't take you that long to write out the data set.
But will they give us the dot plot that easy?
Hopefully, dot plots are easy. Dot plots don't have intense statistics in them. They never do. Right? Dot plots are always relatively small data sets. Bar graphs and frequency histograms and all that sort of stuff are where you start getting into the heavier statistics. All right, so E was the right answer apparently. No guarantees this will come out right.
Why does it have a student dot S?
Ah, that's just apostrophe issues when I brought it back from Adobe. There you go.
I don't have a proper calculator, so I can't do it.
Actually, you can. You only need your scientific calculator to do this.
I don't even know what to do on the calculator to do this.
I don't even know how to do it.
Okay. That's why we're doing this. All right, because you haven't finished. Have you finished chapter 1? No, this is why you don't know how to do it. All right, this is my way of making sure you guys are keeping up with the work as well. All right? Because these, as I said, these are actually coming off exams.
The wrong thing, so I think we might have got it wrong.
No, you got it right? Yeah. That number up the top there is the 2007 exam multiple choice. So exam number 1, question 3. All right, if you want to go and do it, you can. All right, if you want to go and try and work out all the answers to all the multiple choice questions from the last, 6, 7 years, you can, and you'll have all the answers right here, but you'll be learning stuff as you do it.
8:59
How long do we have
Good
left?
work, Timmy.
30 seconds.
So make it cross out for pretty positive. Oh, shit.
Later. All right, wait till the timer's run down before you start talking about it, please. Okay, the 3 of you that left, you got 15 seconds.
You put it minus 1 point. Student
How? I came up with that.
How can you get into minuses?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Quick,
Which one is
3
it?
seconds left.
Which one is it?
I already put it in.
Oh, well, all right then.
But it came up as wrong.
Yeah, it came up as wrong. I did the same thing.
Show me.
I did A.
Timmy.
That's how I did it, because I followed this.
Yeah.
I did 8, I was guessing.
Oh, Miss Thomas's notes. No, you got it wrong.
Shut up. It's right there.
I did on your notes and I got the same answer.
All right. I think I got it wrong. Sorry, Tim.
Oh, well, Tim.
I actually think it's that one. You didn't round.
Oh, I was the only one that did.
Okay.
So it was A.
It was A, I'm pretty sure. Again, I'll go back and
I should do that, I guess.
I'll go back and check. But
It's on.
okay, it's really, really easy, guys. You've got to do That's that one. That's how easy it is. That's why you can do it on a normal calculator. You have, that's X bar, that's S.
I just did it the wrong way around.
Okay? Yeah, so you would have gone positive 1.08. Notice what answers they're giving you guys.
They're all the same.
They're giving you answers that you can fall for. Because the reason that's there, shh, come on. The reason A is there is because it's the right answer. The reason D is there in case you do it the wrong way around. Okay? B is there.
How did you
get B?
You what?
Rounded it up.
Yeah, you rounded it wrong. All right.
How do you round
C is there if you round it wrong and get it the other way around.
Yep.
Where did they get 49.4 from?
There's 1.4.
Where do you reckon they got 49.4 from?
Minus 10.2 or something.
Yeah, maybe.
67 minus 56 or something. I don't know.
So is it 56
I didn't know what I was doing.
minus 67 divided by 10.2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fine.
Uneducated guess.
All right. So 49.4 there might be there for some other random calculation you do where you add them together and divide by 56, or you divide by 10.2, or it could be anything. All right.
How do you even get the answers? Do that make dumb people do the questions?
No, these examiners are really smart. I went to a Meet the Examiners session, and the examiners are actually really smart. They know what you're going to do wrong. So they write a question, and it sounds really nasty, but they write a question so they can differentiate from the people that know what they're doing, all right? The people that really know what they're doing, the people that think they know what they're doing, the people that are random guessers, and the people that have no idea. Because remember, they've got to rank you. All right? So you're being ranked against everyone in the state, and they're writing questions specifically to try and get that ranking.
If you picked A, they'd put you in the you have no idea what you're doing category.
Possibly. They would come back when they write the assessment report, and they would say many students didn't know the basic formula for working out the Z score. And then next year, the teachers would read that and say, well, we need to concentrate on Z score because that was something that they said we missed last year. All right? So if you have, and the reason I'm saying to you guys, get your summary books up and running is because when you do this, I want you to practice going through your summary book. Far out. Sorry? No, because I know why you want a drink break. Trying to say no. All right. So, ready?
Oh,
I can't see.
Hopefully the answers will be right from now on.
the longest.
So you can't see because the thing's in the way.
No, the light. No, it's just the light from the projector.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, everyone's
Yeah.
getting.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean, right?
Like, he said he got it wrong, but I don't know if I've got the answers right. This is my issue.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's right.
Pretty sure? All right. So it might have just been 2007.
I don't know how to do this.
Oh, I
Did I
got it
get it
wrong.
right?
Well done, Sana.
Should I got that wrong?
So I guess it was D. Is it D?
Well done, Chelsea.
I went A.
I went C.
I was
Yeah.
Yeah, I went
Is it not B?
I don't know.
No, it's the
What
same.
was it?
That's not C.
Damn, I went C.
Yeah, I went C too.
It's the furthest thing along.
Is it D?
It's the longest one.
Hang on, before Adrian, the time's not up. Not everyone. Once everyone's done, talk. Okay. Once there are 14 there, talk. Someone didn't press enter.
Can you keep going?
No, you only get one try. I've specifically made it. There we go.
What?
All right, Bridie.
Gina.
So, guys, this is really, really easy. You overthought it. If you got this wrong, you overthought it, I guarantee. The longest time in seconds spent moving along this aisle,
Ah, damn it.
Oh.
all right, it's not rocket. It's really not rocket. Okay? The other thing that the examiners said to me, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to tell you this,
Today.
okay, but in core, you have 13 questions. Okay, in each of the modules you have 9. Multiple choice. Okay, they get progressively harder. So this is question 1. Should be done. Okay, it's not rocket science. When you get to question 10, okay, you're starting to do the harder stuff, which we haven't covered yet, so you won't come across a question 10 in here. Okay, and when I went through the exams, I think 2008 was a very easy exam. So there's a few more questions here from 2008. Don't overthink them. All right. Yes, this is an exam, but they still are testing what you should have learnt. All right, it's not rocket science, not new. Okay. So that was just a matter of don't overthink it. All right. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Must have just been 2007 I got wrong. I'll go back and fix them.
Ah. Yeah, it's not that, that's that.
Jess, well done. Oh, with my notes, excellent. Why? Because you're not winning anymore.
I give
You're
up.
winning there.
Aw.
And karate beating.
Thought I had that.
So did I.
Okay, there's 2 more to
I
go.
quit.
No run.
Oh,
I should have read it more. What was it?
What?
58.
Alright, I was reading it
Read up to there.
I give up.
You went A.
Okay, what this requires, guys, what this requires is you being able to transfer, and there's another question on this later, you being able to transfer the information at box plot into something that you've seen before like that.
I sort of just thought that's positive, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah?
Your diagram.
Yeah, it's positively skewed.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's what it is up there too.
Yeah?
Because most of them are to the left.
What's this?
That's to the right.
What are they?
They're outliers.
Yeah, it's reversed. If you're got most of it this way, you're positively skewed. If you've got most of it this way, you're negatively skewed. But because of all these dots on the end, all right, you have to be able to say outliers. So as soon as you come across this question, you're going, no, no, no. Okay, so how many of you answered those? All right, A, B and D. Okay, a lot. Because of these dots, you should straight away be going, must have outliers. Okay? Again, I don't expect you guys to do super great today, honestly, because these are the first exam questions you've come across.
Doesn't even say all the people.
Ah,
Did you answer
you might need more information from question 1 to answer that correctly.
Tell us. How many people are
I haven't got the exam paper here, I'm spewing. Answer it as best you can, guys. But
there? Take more time, man.
what it would be saying, okay, I'll tell you how to answer it. 90 seconds is about there. Agreed?
Yeah.
Now, what do you know about box plots?
And most of the people are in that square.
Okay, how many? What percentage of people are in there? 50. And there's 25 there, isn't there? And there's 25 there. Okay, so more than 90 seconds is approximately 25%. But you need to know, to calculate that correctly, you need to know how many people they surveyed. Now, that obviously came from the first question, and I forgot to put it there. So I've got no idea. Have your best guess, and
Just take it away at the end.
yeah,
Has anyone got it right?
Nope.
I'm
That's
scared.
not C.
Don't do I.
Yeah, it's not D.
Yeah, don't do that. Must do.
Oh!
what is it, Theo? No, what is it? What is it? Everyone's answered. What is it?
You find it.
I will find out. Oh, you loser. All right. 20. So they obviously surveyed about 80 people. Okay, it obviously said that back further. All right. You're an idiot.
I don't reckon I'd be able to answer even if I did know how many people.
He would, 25%.
gotta get the
Still, I
25%
never learned
first.
percentages in high school. They still throw me out.
You gotta get the 25% first.
Right, anytime it's percent,
Why are you going 25%?
oh, because it's about 25%. All right, because between there and there is about 25%.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that equals 20, which is why it's B. But if anytime you see percent, divide by 100.
Do outliers count at all when it's saying more than 90?
Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Literally 7 people are outliers.
Oh,
So,
Is that why you
I don't even know what I thought I was dots.
all right. No, they're actually 7 data points.
Yeah, that's what I did.
All right. So 25% you divide by 100. Okay. Percent means divide by 100.
Gonna have to guess this one. Ah, I don't know.
Random guess?
No.
Nah. All right.
This is stupid, I hate it.
Don't get too frustrated, guys. These are exam questions. All right. These are exam questions. You guys haven't seen exam questions like these before. That's why we're spending the time doing it.
We haven't even done butterflies, have we?
Yeah.
When?
Chapter 1. So yeah.
1F, page 30.
I thought I had that.
Did you get him?
Yeah.
Good. Maybe you'll stop harassing me.
What's this?
There.
Oh, see it.
Good guess, Steve.
Yes.
We're not even looking at the
That's
board.
it.
Doing that was your laptop. This is staring you off.
Screw you off.
I just want
All right.
Do something like that, like
What happens if I try and answer it again?
Nah, you only get one option. You'll screw up your next one, so don't do
it
it.
kills time.
Okay.
Birds.
Median is about what?
And birds.
What even say?
What's that, 40 again?
About 40. All right. High 30s, maybe 40. Okay, it's a median. What's your average time?
60, 70, 80.
So you reckon average is about there? Okay, so 60 to 70
Wait, how come that's the average? This is making me depressed.
So the whole graph.
over the whole thing. Where is roughly
What's mean?
the middle?
Biggest bit.
All right. So less than the mean time.
Oh,
Is it less than the mean time? Yeah, it is. All right. The reason they've asked that question is not so that you get that information off the graph like we did. Okay. Remember this graph I drew before. Okay. For a positively skewed, okay, you need to know that the mean is greater than the median. Okay, that is what they're testing. Do you know that in a skewed environment, in a positively skewed one, okay, the mean, okay, is up here, whereas the median is down there?
So the mean's always greater than the median.
In a positively skewed one, yes. In a negatively skewed one, it'll be less. All right? And it's all to do with the calculation. The median is the middle number, that's easy. But the calculation, you've got to take into account all these 7 big ones up here when you're adding them. Okay? And adding, when you're looking at the times down here, adding 450 or 460 to that is massive. It's going to really shift your mean up, isn't it? All right, if you add that, it's going to really shift your mean up. So that's why we know that in a positively skewed one, the mean is greater than the median. All right? So Theo, you knew that? You worked it out just by looking at the graph, or did you know that? Looking at the graph. Who else? Sid? Looked at the graph. All right. So now you know, you've got a fact to remember.
You get this right at 1 factor.
I don't know if that one person got it right.
Is it rounded?
Does it look like it's rounded?
Yeah. Oh. Wait, what's S for?
Standard deviation.
Better be rounded.
Oh, that's right.
All right, the 7 of you left, or 6 of you left, you've got 20 seconds.
Did you say you want pizza?
Did you eat it?
You idiot.
I want pizza.
All right.
Come on, I worked it out and everything.
All right. How should you have approached that question?
Oh, yes.
No, I can't.
I know how to do
Yeah,
it. I know how to do it.
Because I can't. It's on the graph window at the moment. I can't lift it.
Right.
How did you work it out?
I guessed it.
You guessed. Anyone actually work it out that got it right? Those 4 people.
Calculator.
Huh? Sorry, Sid?
I worked it out in the calculator.
How?
I worked it out right, but I just didn't get the mean right. The standard deviation right.
Okay. So what did you do? You worked out the average?
I looked at it on there, yeah.
Okay. Oh, you actually put it in data in your... So yeah. So the first thing I would do when I came across that question, guys, because you don't need to be able to know how to work it out, and I said in your notes, you don't need to be able to know how to work out the standard deviation by hand. Right? It's a pain in the bum to do some stupid random formula that you don't need to know. All right? If you want to learn it, you can. It's there in your book. It tells you, but you don't need to know it. Your calculator will do it for you. So what the first thing you should do is get that calculator out, get it into the table, and start doing 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. No. To do that, take you almost no time at all. Then you press menu, 4, 1, 1, enter. Your answer's there.
Bang.
All right. Now, Vanessa, you don't have a calculator. Hopefully you'll have one for the end of the year exam, okay? But there is another cheaty way of working this out. All right. If they're talking about means and standard deviations, chances are they're talking about a normally distributed sample, okay? Which means you're in a bell-shaped curve. Which means that your mean is about there in the middle, okay? You need to split this like so. Do I need that one? 1, 2, 3. No, I don't. Right. So, if this is a normally distributed sample, okay, your mean is about 2.1, okay? So you're looking at B or C straight away, okay? Now, how can I work out the standard deviation from that graph? From what I've just drawn, I should be able to work out at least a rough guess of the standard deviation. Will it be close enough to get me between 1.5 and 1.6? Probably not. All right? So your best guess, or your best bet, sorry, is to use your calculator, put that in a list and press bang. All right? That is why you each need to have your own CAS calculator for the exams. All right? And the more you bring it to class and the more you practice using it, the better off you are going to be when it comes to the end of the year exam. All right? It is appalling that people show up here without their CAS calculator. It really is. All right? Because it is your best tool in terms of this class, because you don't even need to... The fun thing about further is that you don't even need to show you're working. If you give them the right answer, you get full marks, full stop. All right? Even in the long answer bit, even in the next exam, in exam 2, if you have the right answer at the end and you don't contradict yourself at any stage, you get full marks, full stop. All right? So it doesn't matter how you get your answer as long as you get the right answer. Now, you want to see who come first. There you go, guys. All right?
What was the answer? Oh, yeah.
It's only got to be a sketch.
Yes! Told you I'm good at that.
Mitch, put your clicker down and leave.
What?
Put your clicker down and leave.
Do I have to leave?
Yes.
Oh, but it's cold outside.
I'll come out and talk to you when we finish the quiz.
Yes, there you go. Oh, I'm freezing.
Okay, a lot more of you that time I saw did that. Okay, brilliant stuff. Well done. Okay, so 42.2 and then the standard deviation is 10.2. So going back will be 32, won't it? Okay, and it's looking for greater, I can just see it there. So you're looking for everything above there. So above the mean is 50%. That section there is 34%. In 30 seconds, you should have your answer.
I understand it was.
All right?
I'm going to land this 97%.
Yeah, that's the two exercises you need to come catch me about. All right? So it's not rocket science. Now, the reason I'm grumpy at Mitch, the reason I sent Mitch out, why? Because A, he said the answer, okay? B, he randomly guessed. Guys, I don't want you randomly guessing, all right? I want you to actually have a go and try it, all right? And please don't blurt out the answer. Now I'm going to go berate Mitch for a bit. I'll be back in a second. Okay, ready for the next one?
Holy
Can
Jesus.
you rub the bit off the board?
Oh, yep, sorry. No, I can't. You can't read that, but that says chance of attack. Everything else you should be right with.
Like 2 minutes just to read that.
Yeah, that's what reading time's for. All right, I'm not giving you reading time because I want you under pressure.
All the things going on.
I'll bring it up at the end.
Can't see it.
Hmm?
I can't see because I posted it at the top.
Yep.
Get out of the way, Rowan.
Wait, I think it's the wrong. I'm in the wrong one. I think I did. Oh,
Come on, people, my arm's getting sore.
what? That's really confusing. What's the colour of the chance of attack?
I don't understand.
I didn't look at the key thing.
Okay.
Oh, the other one is
Now,
You guys say.
how? Why?
Yeah, thanks.
4 of you got that right. 4 of you read the question and read the graph correctly. All right? Only 4 of you. Because, we'll get there in a minute. The reason I'm saying only 4 of you and it's disappointing is because this is another easy one. If you can think about what the question is actually asking you. Forget all of that. Okay? All of that is just background knowledge. This is the question. All right? This tells you what they've done to get this graph. We don't really care, do we? Let's be honest. We care about the graph, we care about the answer. Agreed? So, percentage of animals who are exposed to danger during sleep is high. So we're looking at this column here. And whose chance of attack is below average. So we're looking at this colour here. Is what? All right? About 86. All right? That is one of the simplest questions. And look what number it is.
Yeah, but you get scared when it looks so easy that they're going to do
Medium and low.
I was looking at the low chart.
Why? The question clearly says look at high.
It said something about above average.
I just went in the main, like.
It clearly says high. Doesn't it? And it clearly says below average. They don't want to give you the marks. They want to know that you know what you're doing. And part of the thing they're testing here is that you can actually read a question and read a graph. All right? Because if you came across this graph, again, you don't need to know what it's all about. But if you came across this graph and I said, I want to know who has, or what percentage has a medium exposure to danger while they're asleep and an average chance of attack. All right? You should be able to go, well, that's in this section here. Okay? And that is however many percent. All right? It's not a hard question. The trick is working out what you're looking at. Okay? Easy enough? Who's grumpy at themselves for getting it wrong? Now I think the same graph's on the next question too. 2010 and a couple from 2011. So we're getting close. About 20 past. Now you wanted to see who got it right? All right.
I can't see where it lines up.
Yeah, I can't see where the lines go for the graph.
Okay.
It's too hard.
What do you mean you can't see where the lines go from the
I
graph?
can't see where it lines up with the percentage lines.
How are
Top
you
of
meant
the-
to know how many there?
How are you meant to do that?
You don't need it.
And the way I want to work it out, you do.
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. I wouldn't do it that way. That's sketchy.
I'm going to do it.
Okay, do it. See what you come up with.
Yeah, I did wrong.
Oh, there's a box plot there.
Oh, I didn't even see that either.
Serious?
Yeah. It says it in the reading down there.
Yeah.
Oh.
What the hell? I didn't even see this.
All right,
How's it D?
Oh, an E.
I'll explain. Now, how many of you skipped over this text here this time?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
You know?
Ah.
All right. Realistically, again, and I'm only saying this to try and save you a little bit of time. If you've got reading time and you've got time to read all the questions, you're going to be fine. But you don't need any of that information down the left-hand side, technically. All right. All the information you need is on this graph, this box plot, and in here. Okay. So, two of you at least said, I never even saw the box plot. So you were so focused on that you didn't see this. That's interesting. All right. Very, very interesting. 300 ovens, temperatures recorded, number of these temperatures that lie, the number of these that lie between 179 and 181 is closest to what? Okay, so 300 ovens, how many lie between 179 and 181? Why is it 110? Why is it D?
Because
This is a really, really...
that average line is further to the left than it is in the middle of that 50%.
How many's in there? All right, 50% are there. So how many are there? 150. And we're less than that, aren't we? Are we significantly less than that? Are we more than half less than that? No. So your answer has to be 110.
What's the graph
still
doing
don't
up
get
there
it.
then?
You can use the graph.
See that thing?
You can use the graph to do it. If you went, well, 179 is there, 181 is there. All right, you could do it. 17 and, what's that, 23? 19, 20, no, 18, 20, 22. So that's actually 16. 16 and 22 is what? 38%. What's 38% of 300?
I tried to quickly do that.
All right, about 110. Okay, so you can do it. I read the graph wrong when I told you it was sketchy. All right, I thought 179 was in there. That's why I said, ugh. All right, but it's not. It's, sorry, you were right. Oh, this stupid thing. All right, so there were two ways of doing that. If you knew that between Q1 and Q3 there's 50% and you're slightly less than that, okay, and not a lot less than that, you get 110. If you work out your percentage off the frequency, you can do it that way as well. Okay? Now I'm pretty sure the next question follows on from that, so you're going to see the same thing. So take note of the box plot. You want to see who got it right? Theo? Who's SE? Who's SE? Sarah. That's my initials. What are you doing copying my initials? Oh, I forgot the bottom. How are you meant to know this? Like that.
No, you got it wrong. Dude. You.
I got it wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just get it.
No, it's less.
Second.
Not talented, it's silly.
And it's cold outside. He doesn't want to go outside where it's cold.
I'm so confused. I'm going to drop out.
Well done, Ash.
Say well done.
Sorry, well done, Mitch.
Oh, my name's never been up there. I hate this. Stupid.
Snap. I'm so hungry. Yeah. That's what I did.
I might have got the answer wrong. I could have. See how you reckons I did?
Yeah,
So have your best guess, and if it's wrong, it's wrong, and I'll fix up Mitch and Ash later.
As it is. You got it right.
All right, someone didn't answer. Correct answer is D.
How? No, it is because I just worked it out again and wished that I pressed G.
That's D.
Take away.
No, it's 181.5. And it's closer to D.
How you meant to see
How do
that?
you know it's 0.5?
Because 181.
But we can't see that from here.
Oh, have to edit that out.
It's like 178.8.
Alfie, where is it? 81.5.
Well, 181's there, so that line there is roughly 181.5.
But then what are you doing for it?
Well, Q3, Q1 interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1, which gives you what?
3.5.
2.5.
According to that, it's 3.5.
There is no
178,
3.5 on there,
181.5.
179.
We've got
Ah,
178 there.
sorry, yeah, no, my apologies. It is 179, okay? So that should get you the answer of roughly 2.5. Now, is that right or wrong?
It says 2.7.
2.7, okay? But it is the closest, that's right. They're asking you its closest to. All right? So again, if you know your box plots, you need to know not only how to make them, but what makes them up. Okay? So when you're looking at box plots, you need to know that there's 25% there, 25% there, 25% there, and 25% there. In there, there's 50%. Okay? The distance between these two is your interquartile range. The distance between these two is your range. All right? All of those things make up a box plot. This one here is your median. Okay? Below that is 50%. Above that is 50%. All right? You can get so much information from a box plot, and they will ask you to do it. All right? If they decide this year to focus on box plots, then this is the sort of questions you're going to come across. All right? They will ask you to do stuff like this. And if you know your box plot stuff, it's really not hard. It should be bang. All right? It should be a really, really quick one. Now, I put this one on just to annoy you, quite literally, just to annoy you. Don't need the rest of my E anymore.
That's it. You know how to do it like that.
What's that rule? I've never even seen that.
That's because you haven't finished the exercises, Vanessa.
You already answered it.
Me.
I got a comment.
A few people are getting it right. Quite a few people are getting it right.
How do you know they're getting it right?
Because I can see the green bars along the bottom, which means they're getting it right.
Yeah.
I can't tell you who they are, but I can tell you they got it right.
I can get it right.
It's easier than you think. You're making it too hard, Michelle. I guarantee it. You're going to kick yourself.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what that rule means.
Finish the exercises then.
Hard stuff's always at the end though.
Sorry?
The hard stuff's always at the
Yeah, I know. Which is why I said finish it over the holidays and come in, we'll spend the first week doing the last 2 exercises.
hard stuff was tried.
You told me you were going to sit down with John and bloody study that last.
We did
Well, you didn't do it. You didn't finish it though.
E and F.
Yeah, but you didn't finish it.
You lied. You didn't
Study
do it.
paper.
Huh? Yeah, we did. Buddy. I think it was 4 people need to do it.
All right. This is a lot easier than you guys are giving yourself credit for.
I'm good.
All right.
These are. I just did that because the numbers in the
But
bottom.
do you even have to do that? Because if you draw the graph above the, if you draw
No.
that squiggly line above the graph,
It's slightly
you've got
skewed.
your two,
Finish that, sorry.
no, never mind.
You've already got your 2.
No, it's
Okay.
stupid.
Okay. Now, if they are asking you to use that 60, 68, 95, 99.7 rule, they're saying it's normally distributed and roughly looks like that. Okay? Now, that means that most of your values, 99.7 in fact, or thereabouts, lie 3 standard deviations either side of the mean. Agreed? That's what it means. So in total there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 standard deviations in most of your data. Yes? So if we say most of our data is there to there, what is 1 standard deviation? Tripping over here, 174 to 186 is 12. There are 6 standard deviations in that. What's 1 standard deviation? 2. All right, again, a very, very quick,
Wait, I didn't get it.
easy question.
I didn't get it.
All right, I'll get rid of that and we'll do it above it so you can see it. All right, most of our data, would you agree that most of our data is between these 2 lines?
Yeah.
Okay, now if most of our data is between these 2 lines, then 6 standard deviations are in there.
Yeah.
Agreed? So what's the difference between 174 and 186? Sorry? 186 minus 174 is 12. So if there are 6 standard deviations in there, what's 1 standard deviation worth?
Oh, I see what we're going up by. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if I had to do, yeah, all right, do it a different way. If I had to do 6 steps, all right, I would have to step by 2. Okay, so therefore my standard deviation is 2.
Could you just draw like that line? That's what I was trying to say before. Could you just draw the line over the top of the graph? And then draw the lines down?
Like that?
Yeah. And then you've got your...
Yeah,
And
So
then
it's
you've
just
got
every
your
gap
two...
is 2
That's
degrees.
what how I
but
did it.
like I say, when I look at that, I think it's easier to just know most of your data is between those 2 points.
But why don't you do the last 2?
It's only nice.
Because it's only 99.7% of your data.
Doing the 95 one.
Why aren't we?
Why are we?
Because that's the whole rule. The whole rule states that between these 2 there's 68. Between these 2 there's 95. Between these 3,
But the 75 one hardly has any, so why do we count that?
Sorry, say that again. Oh, why don't we discount this one? Think about percentages. 99.7, how close to 100% is it? Very close. All right, so you'd want to discount as least as possible, but you still want to discount a little bit. Do you know what I mean? So you'll ignore this one, all right, because it's about, it's what's that? If that's 2.4, so it's 2%. So that's about 0.5%, that's about 0.5%, probably less. So that's why you're discounting those ones, okay? Does that make sense? Not as hard as you thought, is it?
Can we bring that thing up to you?
Yeah, I'll bring it up to see who answered it fastest. All right. Tim, Vanessa, Theo, Michelle and Adrian. Oh, the bell's going to go very, very soon.
Oh, can't stop now.
Okay, so that's that section there. That's about 88%. That's about 74% for a total difference of about 14%. Okay, now,
See who was the fastest.
all right, we'll see who was the fastest. Now,